Julian, given how over here, given how things have gone over the course of the first month or so of the season, how encouraging was it to you that you guys were able to gut this thing out and figure out a way to manufacture enough to get this victory?
I feel like it definitely gives the team confidence. After the night, we can see that we can battle through adversity and stay together, especially when the game probably should have been over earlier, and we were able to take care of business in overtime. And I feel like this just, like I said, builds confidence for us and it just solidifies how we can play in this league.
When you look at the rebounding effort tonight for you guys collectively, but you in particular, just how vital do you think that was, and just how much of a priority was it coming in?
Yeah, it's really just effort. Just attacking the glass hard and just wanting it more than their opponent. I feel like we got after it in the first half when shots weren't falling, and the shots aren't falling. If we keep attacking the glass, it won't really matter.
Jamie, the effort that you were able to put out tonight, just overall, how encouraged are you by being able to knock down a couple key shots, particularly that one late in the second half?
Well, I feel like when it comes to basketball, good things happen. Like when you play hard, and I just try to carry over my energy from the second half of the Indiana game and bring it into this game, knowing that stuff was going to go a little bit more our way because we were at home, and I just play hard and good things were going to happen, I thought.
Jahmir, that was a pretty impressive pass on the backdoor cut to Deshaun there in overtime for the and one. What did you see on that play, especially with it, the shot clock winding down? Did you ever think about taking that shot, or were you always kind of looking elsewhere?
No, I really just seen the defense just loading up, staring at the basketball. They were getting lazy and help side, so it was a good cut by Deshaun. So when he cut back door, he was wide open. So I just had to make sure I got it to him, and I knew he was going to finish. So that was a key possession, and I just had to make sure I was sure with my pass, and I knew I was going with it.
And for you and for Julian, you all had a very successful day from the free throw line, especially because there was so much physicality and you guys were getting fouled as often as you were. How much of an emphasis was that to get downhill and make sure you get to the line?
Yeah, it was very important. Being in the bonus early was in our favor. So just getting downhill, being short, playing off 2 feet, being strong when we get in there. We're all great free throw shooters. So just trying to get to the line, get easy ones, and we made that an emphasis.
Julian, Coach has talked about how you've grown into being more of a leader. He said that at the end of regulation. You said something to the team. What did you kind of say to them as you guys got ready for overtime?
It was a lot of guys in the huddle down because, the foul that happened and guys were just like, oh, the game should be over. But I was just telling the guys to, lock in. The play is over. We got 5 more minutes of basketball, and I feel like we took care of business.
And how'd you see Penn State defending you, and how'd you find yourself adjusting to it?
They were sending doubles, but I'm pretty used to that now. A lot of teams been doing that so far along this year, and I feel like I made him pay with some passes to Jamie, and he's knocking down shots, and sometimes the double came too slow. I just hop step over it and just attack him. It's really just reps and practice. They send doubles at me in practice just to prepare for games like this, and they prepare me well, as you can see.
Jahmir, especially through regulation, I know you and Juju combined for something like 52 points, but as the game went on, Jamie hit a big shot near the end of regulation. Deshaun and Dante both had huge and one layups in overtime. What was it like to see just other guys step up in those important moments near the end of the game?
It was great. Just for us to be able to stick together. It was a long game, so for us to keep focus and come together instead of maybe when something doesn't go our way, just going our separate ways was great. I feel like as a team, it was a great team effort, and that's why we really came out with the win. And we also just all out there, we was all having fun together, so it was great.
Jamie, you and Deshaun have obviously been acclimating to the college game, but to have those big moments down the stretch, you hitting the 3, Deshaun getting the and 1 there, what does that do for your confidence, and what does it say for you to be able to take that shot in that moment?
It helps a lot. I feel like nothing you really do in high school can prepare you for these moments, but those plays that we made were just confidence that we had in ourselves, but also confidence that Coach Willard has in us too. Sometimes, we've been struggling these last couple games, but he's just so confident in us to go make plays, so we don't even think about making a mistake, just try to make a play, and that's what we did.
Jahmir, Juju, each of you guys played over 40 minutes today, especially after a physical game like tonight's. How's the body
you know, kind of sore, but you know, I didn't know I played 40 till I just seen it on the paper, so I guess that's a good sign, you know.
Yeah, I didn't even know I played over 40 as well. Just the atmosphere and the energy. I could play longer than that. So yeah, I feel like we'll feel it in the morning. But right now we're just, glad we got the win and glad with the team effort that we had.
Hey, Jahmir, after a win like this, obviously I know you guys would have wanted to win it in regulation, but winning it in overtime, just in terms of emotions, how much of it right now is relief that you guys pulled it out and happiness and excitement, but how much is it also still trying to kind of fix the things you guys have been trying to fix these last several weeks?
Yeah, no, it just shows our growth. Being able to, we was down early, we was down 10 early, being able to walk them down and, just grind. And just nobody put their head down. Everybody had good body language. So it was good for us to be able to come back and get the win. It boosted our confidence, and it was good to get our first win in conference play.